The biggest compliment I've ever received, there are two of them. One, I was playing at a Sweet 16 party, and I do all kinds of little fancy runs, and I really get in my songs. And this 16-year-old girl at the party told me that I probably sounded really good in bed. I'm not kidding. The second best compliment that I ever got was probably from my best friend, and we had a situation where we were living together for the summer at my parents' house, and they probably totally thought we were a couple, but we are not. And so like our, and this isn't helping that rumor, our beds were like right next to each other, so it's basically just like one bed, but not really because we kept to our own space. I woke up one morning, I opened my eyes because I felt like someone was staring at me, or just something weird, and I opened my eyes and she's looking at me. What the hell are you looking at? And she said to me, no one looks that gorgeous in the morning. Apparently in the morning, I am glowy and fresh and gorgeous. Just so you know. Actually, there are probably a few YouTubers that know that, but that doesn't sound good. The biggest insult that I've ever received, probably, I would have to say, an incident that happened in my life that really made me realize that I was not going to be accepted for how I looked. 6th grade, my first dance, I go, and I'm sitting out like in a little cafeteria area, and these two girls came up to me who obviously were older, probably 8th grade, and they said, oh, well, you just want to ask you a question, me, little naive 6th grader. I was like, oh, okay, what is it? Are you pregnant? And they began to laugh. And so me, I didn't know how to respond, so I just kind of, no, and walked away. That moment honestly broke me. And the part that really got me was when I got in the car, of course, with my mom. Of course, I'm crying and I'm upset. And she said to me, and I'll never forget this, even though she won't admit to it, she said, Megan, with the way you look, people are going to say things like that. Probably not the best way to express to a 12-year-old that they shouldn't listen to what people say, that they're beautiful the way they are. Probably not best parenting moment of the year. And that's probably actually the beginning of the end of our relationship. It's actually something that I still get a little emotional talking about because I know that one day if I have kids, I'm gonna make a lot of mistakes, and parents aren't perfect, but that was just as a human being, I really did not understand and still don't fully understand why that would be the first thing she said.